Actually. Okay, we are live. Alhamdulillah. Hello, everybody, friends and followers. Happy Thursday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm live from my page. If you are uh, with me, please leave a comment, or also if you are watching replay as well. For those who don't know me, I'm Maliha. I live in USA with my husband and with my two beautiful daughters, and also I'm a grandmother. As a professional, I'm a Montessori preschool teacher, and also I'm running my business. Okay, that's enough about me. Today, I'm with another special and successful business owner, Sister Rosina. It is such an honor to be with you today. Thank you so much, Sister Rosina. Could you please introduce yourself to our audience and let us know a little bit about yourself and about your background?
Thank you so much, Maria. It's my immense pleasure to be here talking to you. And my little background is that I am from Toronto, Canada, and it's been 5 years that I have moved to Canada, and I live with my family. So I'm originally from Pakistan, and I've briefly lived in the UAE before permanently moving to Canada. And profession-wise, I hold a degree in engineering. So I started my career as an engineer, and then I worked in the business and development sector in Pakistan and in UAE. And then after having kids and after having to choose between to attain a balance between your personal and your professional life, I opted for a master's in education and I entered the education industry. So that's a bit of background, and I'm still working as an educator. And last year, I gave birth to my little one, my another daughter, and that was the moment that I realized that I need to do more for my kids and more for my family. Our jobs were giving us good quality of life, I would say, but there was always something missing. And the uncertainty in the world that was there last year, I really wanted to do more. So if the those situations come again, I'm ready for that. And that was the idea for me to get into the digital business world.
Oh, okay. Wow, mashallah, well educated. This is was my other question. What made you decide to start this business, and why not another job? But you already explained to us. But before you start the online business, did you look for another job or any other businesses or no?
So no, I had a pure like a job mindset. So so we don't have any family in Canada, but we chose to be in Canada because Canada happens to be a very professional country. We are more of a whatever careers that we have in the past, it's more likely that we can continue here in Canada, and that was our inclination to be here. And we found our jobs, me and my husband, we found our relevant jobs, and that's alhamdulillah, we are very excited for that. But when you move on with your life, with your family, you really feel that your jobs are not enough. You just cannot rely on your paychecks every month,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you really want to do more things with your kids, especially when they are in your life. You really want to explore things. You want to see what are their skills, what they want to learn, and where they want to travel. And you really want to give them opportunity to be with their family back home. But Maliha, on a very practical note, all of that will require us more financial stability, right?
Exactly.
And with jobs, just with jobs, I don't think that is possible. So you really need more, and that's what I would say that I didn't do anything before I joined this business, but I found this opportunity very relevant, something that I can do in my capacity because of the nature of the business, which is very flexible, very doable, right? And I don't have to be out there. I am at my like comfort of my home, and I'm talking to you, and I'm having a business moment, a business conversation. So that was the thing that I attracted towards this business. But I have to answer your question. I have not done any sort of business venture before.
Wow, mashallah, amazing. I'm absolutely agree with you. This is exactly the reason I started, because I love the flexibility. It gives me the freedom of time. I can spend more time with my family, especially with my grandchildren. I don't have a little kid. I have a two grown-up daughters, and I can spend more time with my grandson. Right now, I'm not in Missouri. I'm in Virginia because my daughter is the she lives here. I just came here to stay around 2 3 months to stay with them, to spend more time with them, and inshallah, my second grandchild is also on the way. Is a blessing, it's amazing. Yeah, because of this business, like you say, right now, my business is running and the bank, ground. And also when I go outside with my grandson, anytime when he asks me, I'm not worried, alhamdulillah. And you said, mashallah, you're working, you have your own job, and also you have a little kids at home, and at the same time you're running your business, mashallah, and you are very successful. How do you manage your time?
All right. So I would say that this business hasn't given me any target. Like whatever targets that I set is my own, right?
Right,
So I have a mentor, I have a coach, but they don't tell me, okay, Rosina, by this time you have to achieve this much, right? So
right,
that is up to me to decide. So for me to live around with my time is like very easy. So I decide what times of the day I have to spend on my business, and the other times when my babies, my girls have their routine, I can be with them. So I think for time wise, you are literally your own boss. You don't have to answer to anybody. You decide how much you are passionate about this, and accordingly you spend your time. So for example, you are not in your hometown, you are at your daughter's place, right? And
right,
still there's you are able to do it even when you were traveling or commuting, you know. So that's I think that's the great part of this business. So I don't have to really worry about the time because I can place my schedule according to my convenience. And if I like, I can do it in the late night as well. Like there's nobody stopping me for that, and it's based on technology. You can always have things that are pre-scheduled. You can book, you can done and organize your business related stuff in advance. So it gives you a lot of opportunity. You don't have to do anything in real time. You can always schedule things. So I would say time wise, I'm able to manage my duties as a mom, as a professional, and as a digital business owner.
wow, mashallah, amazing. Could you give us brief introduction on what this online business is about? We talking about all of these benefits, and can you explain to our audience about this business?
Yes, sure, Malia. So, Malia, I really like the analogy of a franchise. Okay, so there are two great people who initiated this business, Mike and Darren, and they found an amazing system, right? So, what they did not keep the system to themselves. They roll it out for everybody in a comprehensive training, easy step by step training. They placed it out for people like you and me who can adapt the system. So when they adapt the system, it's like I am taking a franchise model of that, right? So if they I wanted to get the franchise of Subway, for example, right, or McDonald's,
Right,
for example. So I don't have to have my own products, ingredients, packaging, branding, marketing. No, I have got from them. And what I'm doing that I'm getting the franchise rights from them and I'm running on my own, right? So I would say that the system is like the heavy lifting, the tough part of setting up the background of it. It's been done, right? So what I
right,
do, I have the systems, I have my backend systems, I have the technology support, I have the mentorships. I take from them and I spend my time to run my franchise. So that's the business model, I would say. But again, it's a very brief interview that you and me are doing. If somebody out there would like to understand the explicit idea of it, must watch our 90 minutes webinar because it's 90 minutes for a reason, because that is the length where you will actually understand what the business model is. and how it has been brought up and what are the people's experiences. So right now I'm sharing my experiences, but in this webinar, you get the more in-depth idea of it. So I would really encourage people out there to, before going on the things that I said to you, you really want to watch that 90 minutes webinar, and you can connect with Maliha and she can provide you more information on that.
Yeah, Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much. We tell people this business is for everybody, for everybody age over 18, any
Yeah,
or any experience, or they don't have any experience about the online business.
yeah,
What do
yeah.
you think about the training?
Well, I would say that the training is like dynamic. With dynamic, I mean that it keeps on changing. Like, if there's something is needed to be clarified more, that there will be a change in the training. So that's the first highlight of the training. Second, it's a video based. For example, if you think that English is not my first language. I think Malia, you also come from a different background, right? We were
Right,
not born and raised in America or Canada, right? So English is not our
right,
first
exactly.
language. We got our education in English, right? So I would say that it's a video based training, right? So it's a video based training, so you are able to follow it through if you can do that, right? So for the
Right.
trainings, it's dynamic, it's very easy to follow, and it's very like it's very comprehensive. It will give you everything, whatever you ask for it. Okay, I'm getting stuck in that. There will be a tutorial for that. All right. So that's the way I would like to highlight our training, which is amazing, and it caters the entire social media platforms that we would like to use for our digital business.
Now, how long did it take you to run your business?
All right. So for me, I took 2 months. I would say 2 months. I was with the little one that time, right? So I could not. There were not times that I could use my laptop so often. So I took it. I took it whenever I had my time slots available. But I know from my team and from my friends that from minimum to 2 weeks, you can have your setup up and running. So it's actually depends on your situation that time. So it is for everybody. It means that we will have all sort of people who are already busy or busy moms or busy professionals, but it is doable at everybody's end. You may start a little like you may take 8 weeks to start, but when you are up and running, it's very easy to deal with the business.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a race. Everybody is there. They're working their own space, and is not a job. It's not a job. It's a business. We all doing the same, but everybody's running their own brand. Like you running your business with your
Yeah,
lifestyle, and I'm running my business with my lifestyle.
yeah.
What are your advice for the people who are asking why we should watch the webinar, and also why we should watch the webinar, and also can you tell us about your experience when you saw the webinar for the first time?
Right. So, well, my feelings of watching the webinar were very positive, right?
Right.
But I did not like. I watched the webinar. I searched up the people who are doing that. I got the information, and I spoke to my mentor, quite many times. So I did my due diligence. Like I did a couple of things in order to get to my decision. So, but webinar gave me the overall picture, what I'm getting into, right?
Right. Right.
And for me, well, advice is a very big word. I don't want to say that you must do it, but I really want people out there who may be considering this or who are watching us. It's like, what are your bigger goals in life? If you are happy where you are, then it's okay. You can continue to do whatever you are doing right now.
Right.
However, if you feel you have similar goals like mine, like, or maybe Mali has, that you really want flexibility in your life, you really want to establish something while you're working as a professional, you really want to retire early, you really want to have some travel ambitions with your family, if all these, or you want to visit back home more often, if those kind of goals you have, right, then this webinar is like a must watch for you, right? You
Right.
really wanted to give it, you really want to check it out, right? You really want to see that what's out there, and it may or may not be for you, but what if it is for you? So without checking, you may not be able to decide for the. So that's my just small suggestion, not a big advice, but just a small suggestion that just consider your goals and then take an action accordingly.
Yeah, exactly, mashallah. And today is Tuesday and Wednesday. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, it's very important for our business because we have a live webinar and
Thursday,
they
Thursday,
can
yeah.
Thursday,
Thursday, yeah.
sorry.
Tuesday and
Every
Thursday, yeah.
Tuesday and Thursday, and today is
Yeah.
Thursday. We are
Yeah.
going to have a live webinar, and in this business, it's not hard to achieve our life goal. We just need the right mindset, and if and also if we have the potential doing this business and just wait our heart and effort, nothing impossible, with this business. Just kind of end of interview. Any last advice for our audience?
So I would just say that when the growth, when you want to grow, right? Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. All right. So when you are too comfortable, it's very hard to come out of it. So imagine you are sitting, excuse me, imagine you are sitting on a sofa which is absolutely comfy and you just don't want to get out of it. But do you think that you would like to spend your entire day sitting on that couch which is so comfy, right? How it's gonna affect your back at the end of the day? So I want to say that when we are too comfortable in one spot, it doesn't get us anywhere, right? So
Right.
the growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and you really want to see that some things are very convenient, very comfortable right now, but if you wish to grow, you really want to check this out and really want to decide for yourself if this is something that is for you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. And also, like Sister Rosina said, is very important for you guys for who really interested, who really has a big why and a big dream in their life to watch the webinar. And also, we are recommending you guys to take the next step. To take
Right.
the next step, you're not going to lose anything. You just have to pay $149 refundable money if and you have a 30 days to try this business, and we will introduce you guys to the private group, and you will find everything about this business, and you're never going to find anywhere else to give you guys 30 days trial to just find out everything and about their business, and give you guys chance to walk out if you thought this business is not fit for you, and they give you your money back. But our business give everyone this opportunity to reach to that level and try themselves and do a lot of search about it, and then you guys decide to see if this business is going to be fit for you or not. And
Right.
I'm sure always I say that later you will be thankful. And if I can do it, or Sister Rosina can do it with her baby and her full-time job, and mashallah, she's always smiling, she's very successful, everyone else can do it. Thank you so much, Sister
Thank you.
Rosina, for your time. I really
Thank you.
appreciate.
Thank
Inshallah,
you.
you have a wonderful day,
Thank
and
you.
I hope
You too.
see everyone inside the business side. Thank you.
Inshallah.
Shalom.